I'm a fan of Tubi. I go to it a lot. I love that it pops up with some classic films that maybe I haven't seen in a long time or some that I've missed. I don't mind the breaks or the random commercials. I love the little intro when you first sign on to Tubi, and their original films have really started to get better and more interesting. They had some good ones for this past Halloween and Christmas, and they just dropped Hive this Friday, and I watched it. I couldn't wait till Halloween, so yes, I broke my rule and I watched a horror movie, but I was excited about it. Now, without giving anything away, this has very much a kind of newer, updated Goosebumps vibe, a little bit dark, but also humorous and kind of cheesy and corny, and definitely a Tubi original, but that doesn't mean anything bad. It's just kind of all over the place. You've got these characters that have got these jobs. One of them is a babysitter. The others are groundskeepers at this kind of rich, like, community, this, gated community of Stepford wives, so to speak. And the babysitter starts to notice that something's wrong with the child and really children and the whole area. And as we start to dive into it, we realize the children are feeding the playground or something underneath the playground. You can't tell exactly what's going on. Is this a Pennywise type thing? Is this all in her head, as she does have some issues and has had some in the past, as we discovered? Or is it something worse? Are the parents made aware? Is the town made aware? Where does this fall into play? So it really does give you some creepy moments, and most of those we've seen in other horror movies, but there were some really cool moments with the kids, and there's a song or two songs that they sing that takes me back to the original Nightmare on Elm Street days with the girls singing about Freddy. It does jump all over the place with the story, though, and I got to be honest with you, it was hard to follow moments because the characters are literally the whole time saying, we got to get out of here. But they're doing anything but getting out of there. It does drag a little, and at the end it comes full circle. And although we don't fully understand what is going on in this place, there is a little bit of a message in this film that kind of looks at, hey, let's not turn the other cheek, or I should say turn a blind eye to what's going on in the world and with our children. There is a story a little bit somewhere in there about the rich versus the poor, but overall that gets lost and confused because there is kind of this whirlwind of stories that we never really address. So it's not exactly written well, and it's not exactly the highest budget, but I was still entertained for a Tubi original.